Are you a veterinary technician that wants to learn how to dose medications in a veterinary setting? In this video, we're going to cover the dosing formula, we're going to convert pounds to kilograms, and we're going to cover 5 common medications given in a veterinary shelter. So stay tuned. So here we have the formula. It's dose times weight divided by concentration. And these are the values. The dose is in milligrams per kilo. The weight is in kilograms. And the concentrations is milligrams per ml. So if you look at this formula, these values all cancel out. The kilograms and the milligrams. So whatever value is down here, that will be the answer. So if you notice here, this concentration is in kilograms. So this is the formula to convert 220 pounds equals 100 kilos. And how I remember this is in UFC, a heavyweight fighter is 220 pounds. But if you look at the judo fighters, like in Europe, they're 100 kilograms. So these two fighters are the same weight. 220 is 100 kilos. And then once you know that, then you know that 10 kilos is 22 pounds. All you gotta do is take out the 0. You see? And then 1 kilogram is actually equal to 2.2. So this is actually the formula here. 1 kilogram equals 2.2. So if you would like to do an acronym to remember this, just remember this DWC 2.2. So if you remember this, dose times weight divided by concentration, and then 2.2. And that from that, we're going to work on 5 problems so you understand how to use this. So in this example, we have a dog that has a skin infection, a dermatitis. And we're going to dispense this drug, Cephalexin. It's an antibiotic. So here's the formula, DWC. The dose. This dose, you get it in a pharmacology book, like Plums. You'll find it in almost any veterinary clinic. And you'll find the dose is 30 milligrams per kilo. The weight of the dog is 10 kilograms. And then this medication either comes in 250 capsules or 500. So then what you do is multiply this times this divided by this. So 30 times 10 divided by 250. And the number is going to be 1 point something. In this example, we have amoxicillin, and some people get confused because they see the concentration as 250 divided by 5. So they get confused because it looks like a big number. But all you got to do is divide it. Okay? That's actually just 50. See, if you divide 250 by 5, it's 50. So that's your concentration. And remember, these numbers, it could either be weight, and you know what weight is, it's in kilograms, or a dose or concentration. Okay? So the dose is going to have milligrams per kilo. The weight is underneath. But the concentration has a volume underneath, milligrams per ml. So you know if it has an ml, it's a concentration. It's how much of the milligrams are in a solution. So sometimes people get confused with this number and this number because the weight is just, it's going to have kilograms. So for this example, we're going to multiply dose times weight divided by concentration. And it comes up to 1 ml. And you're probably noticing most drugs they're giving in 1 ml per 10 pounds. That's how They make it convenient that way. So if this animal weighs 20 pounds, that's going to be 2 mLs. 30 pounds, 3 mLs. So that's how most drugs work. And if you write out the prescription, it'll be give 1 ml every 12 hours for 10 days by mouth. And if you multiply 1 times 2 times 10, you're going to dispense 20 mLs. In this example, we'll cover fenbendazole, also called Panacur. And this sometimes confuses our technicians. Fenbendazole 10%. So what does that mean, 10%? What it means is 10 grams per 100 ml. And if you calculate this out, it comes out to 100 milligrams per ml. So that's what that means. 10% means 100 milligrams per ml. So we're going to multiply this one by this one divided by this one. So it's 50 times 10 divided by 100 is 5 mLs. So this one you would write out like this. Give 5 mLs SID 3 days per ounce. And then it will be 15 mLs. You would dispense 15 mLs. In this example, we're gonna dose doxycycline. This medication is given for these animals that have upper respiratory diseases. So the drug is doxycycline, that's the concentration, 50 milligrams per ml. So we have the dose times weight times concentration. So we multiply these two, divide by this one. Okay. 10 times 5 divided by 50 is 1 ml. So we're going to dispense 1 ml doxycycline. Give 1 ml every 12 hours for 7 days by mouth. So to calculate this 14, we get 1 times 2 times 7. And that's how you get the 14. In this example, we're going to inject penicillin. So penicillin G, 300,000 international units per ml. So sometimes that's confusing. So all you got to do is follow the formula. The dose is actually 30,000 international units per kilogram. The weight is 10 kilos, and the concentration, we have the concentration. Multiply this one by this one, divide by this one. So in this case, it's going to be 1 ml. And Penicillin G is never given IV, always IM.